Yeah. I feel well. Sorry. I feel well. Have we got in here at the moment? Who saw my last video? Did anybody see my last video about crafting? It's all going on. It's all going on. So basically, I think they found out Tamore has been scamming for months and months and months. They actually knew about it and allowed people to carry on donating to whatever bullshit charity she was talking about it. And it's going on crazy, absolutely crazy. They also admitted as well that it was bullshit about having her windows of her car being smashed out. So she's absolutely full of shit, and it seems to be going down big time at the moment. But Benny and Rap would have a lot to answer to, because they've known about it. Rap reckons he'd known about it from the start. Benny has known about it for the last couple of months, so does Nicolinna. So, what do you say? What do you say? So Jimbo did not go down and smash Crafting's windows, or nobody was stalking her. They've actually admitted that they think that's bullshit. Everyone that's been donating to her, apparently, she's been out buying diamond rings, paying for holidays, and all sorts. Apparently sticking a lot of it up her nose as well. But these are not my words. If you go back on 2 videos I've done ago, you'll hear it straight from the horse's mouth. I think they may have deleted it now, but it's there anyway. I was absolutely affronted. I thought it was disgusting. She just doesn't seem to give a shit either. That's the worst thing about it. She really doesn't give a shit. Copy to the clipboard. Copied. Right, hang on. I'm going to try this. Shit. Oh. I'm really sorry. I've got this new netbook thing here, and I just do not know how to work it. Let me see. Copy to the clipboard. Okay. Copied. I'm just trying to figure this out, just so I can get some of you, if anybody wants to come up. Shit. Comments. Does anybody want to come up today? And we can talk about it. Hang on. Let me see. Guests. Hello to whoever's coming in. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to work something out. You can see clipboard. Okay. Word like that. Shit. I don't know if anybody knows actually how to, could anybody give me some idea how I actually put the link up if anybody wants to come up? Comments. Does anybody know? Settings. Okay, we'll figure that out in a little while anyway. Who have we got in the room at the moment? I bet I've probably got a few trolls in. Can everybody in the room hear me? Just put number 1 in the chat if you can hear me, because I'm not sure if I've got this right. Shit. Right. Hopefully you can all hear me now. Copy to clipboard. I really do not know. Hello, darling. Hiya. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. So, did you all see the video I put up about crafting? Hello, Lungan. Hello, my hooves. Did any of you see that video? It was put up about 2 hours ago. A bit of a bombshell. I'll tell you now that now there's more in the room. Basically, Rap had a few things earlier on this morning about crafting through the lows. It turns out that she's been scamming for the past, well, it's probably been scamming from the start. She's been out buying diamond rings and handbags and paying for vacations, making out that she was very well off. Rap admitted that he knew from the beginning she was full of shit. Apparently Benny and nicolinna had known for months what she was doing and allowed it to continue, was allowing people and watching people Cash App and PayPal and donate to causes that they knew full well she wasn't giving them money to. So, that's fraud at the end of the day, and they're involved in that fraud. I don't know if anybody, meth. Apparently, they're saying that she's been putting up her nose. I've actually put some, there's a picture I put on in the video, and she does look like a meth head. She really, really does, but they're enabling it. Rap actually says that he knew from the beginning. So if that's the case, then why would this guy who's so good, why would he allow people to keep donating? Maybe there was all getting something out of it. I don't know. Apparently Benny had been talking about it for months as well, so he actually knew about it. Yeah. Yeah, well, she actually as well, they actually admitted that she was not being stalked by Jimbo, that the windscreens and the windows of her car was not smashed out. They actually asked for proof, and she wouldn't, she wouldn't provide the proof, basically. So, she's full of shit on that as well. But she came on here and she was trying to accuse Jimbo of doing it, which is, it's disgusting. She's absolutely full of shit. I knew from the beginning. Oh yeah, I know. This is the thing. Long gone. She's been out calling everybody meth heads and cokeheads. I mean, look what she's done to her now. Look how bad. And Jimbo, she calls Ernie a scumbucket. Look what she's done. Look at what she's done. Do you know what as well? They're that fucking stupid over there, right? That even by the way she looks, I mean, we can all tell that she's not quite right. That was buying into this idea that she was worth hundreds of thousands of pounds. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, well, just by looking at like the first couple of lives she did, I thought, this woman's not worth anything. Whatever you donate to me, my husband said he'll match. So people are in there donating. Meanwhile, Nicolinna, Rap, and Benny all knew that she was fake, right? And they allowed it to carry on. Now, this is the part, right? This is what pissed Rap off. Now, he's full of shit as well, because he had actually said, oh, I knew from the beginning. Right. And I'm like, okay, you knew from the beginning. He says that Tamari was pestering him for months and months and months and months for a picture of his son. So apparently, Rap sent Tamari a picture of him and his son, and he's just found out about this, that she's actually shared it. And because apparently she shared it, now they want to, all of a sudden she's this big scammer. No, she's not even married, that's right. A wonderful husband's a drug addict. She's a drug addict. But the woman's foul. The woman is absolutely vile. And I couldn't watch her anyway. I mean, she's not even she's just a waste of space. At the end of the day, she had a little bit of backing. She had a little bit of backing with Benny and Rap and Nicolinna. And do you know what she's done? She's made them all look a cunt. Do you know what I mean? While we've all been back here saying, okay. They're like, yeah, support her. Tomorrow this, tomorrow that, tomorrow does this, tomorrow does that. Somebody broke all the windscreens of a car. It was Jimbo. They was all saying that shit. But according to Rap, none of them believed it. She was there begging donations then, I think, to get the windscreen repaired and, all this shit. And, blaming Jimbo, blatantly blaming Jimbo. And, Jimbo, what he needs to do is go and check that video, because she called the police apparently on Jimbo, and that's evidence there in that last video. That video I did, she accuses everybody of doing meth because obviously that's what she is. She's a meth head. Of course, that's what it is. They're co-signing her. Benny and Nicolinna and Rat, they're all co-signing. They're having her up on all her lives. They're encouraging people to donate to her. So they're just as bad. They're just as bad as them. So if you're going to call her a scammer, then, you have to do the same. You really do have to look the same. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw it long gone, but I think it was last week or the week before, she did a quick live, because I've been watching her a little while because I know she was up to something. and she was in some log cabin somewhere chilling, and this, that, the other. And, I mean, things like that cost a lot of money if especially if you're a meth head, if you're taking drugs. I was shocked at the honest rage. Oh God, that's what they do. That's what they do. It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, I really don't know what to say about it, because she's uh, she's the kind of person that I don't know what it is, that they're all scumbags. They'll tend to latch onto each other and feed off each other and promote each other. That's what they do, and that's sick. It really is sick. I mean, yeah, the bad people, the bad people, and like I say today, unfortunately for Rap, when he opened his big mouth, he was on a live. Maybe Rap should start pre-recording his videos or something, because he just chats on the lives and he gets everybody in trouble. Everybody gets in trouble. First of all, at the beginning of what he was saying, me and Benny have been talking about this for months. And I was like, right, okay. And then it went from me and Benny have been talking about this for months to only from the beginning. Right, so he's known Tamori, maybe 8 months or something. And he's been advocating her for that long, but knows that she's a scammer and a bullshitter. It makes no sense. Birds of a feather flock together. That they're starting to show the scumminess of themselves. They really are. And you know what the scariest thing about it is? Right, I did another video not long ago as well on Andrew Else. And I'm be straight up with you. I'm going to do another one tomorrow, and I want everybody to look, and I want everybody to see the people that are involved in this Summer Wells case. Now, I've broken every single one of them down. Every one of them. And it seems like every one of them that I've broke down have either been scamming in some way, or using her name for content, clicks and likes, or just crazy. I mean, Jesus Christ, these people that I'm surrounding this case, why would you ever let them be around children? Sorry, excuse me a second. You know what? I feel really bad for you, honest words. I really do. I really do. But what we have to do is, when we see things like this, we have to out these kind of people. We have to out them, because what they're doing is wrong. We've got people here in a community that trust, what other people are saying. We're giving them super chats and what PayPal apps or whatever, because we think that they're doing good. And when we find out that these kind of people, and I think the most frustrating thing is that for months now you can go back, and I've been saying it for months, all of them are the same. They're all the same, and one by one they're all falling. Every one of them. I've got another video ready to come out on Benny tomorrow. And it's, do you know what? I'm going to do a video on all 4 of them. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And you're going to see just how serious this is. You know, how serious this is and what these people are doing, and how they should never, ever, ever, ever be around any kind of criminal case, especially when it involves children. You know, yes, honest rage. Let me tell you something. And you know, especially with Benny Keys, I can roll him up the wrong way, so he will answer or respond to my videos or whatever comments. You know, sometimes it's just fucking stupidness, but he does. Or he makes out he makes out that he's about to let me on his panel, and then makes out like my cameras are failing or something, because he knows exactly what I'm going to say to him. He doesn't frighten me. But yeah, these kind of people, you know, and I'm no disrespect, but even in Voices Beyond the Walls and stuff like that, I find that unless you're a member of their channel or you're hitting them up with super chats, they don't want to know. They do not want to know. They don't want to know. You know, I mean, anybody can come into my chat here, anybody, and you know, I'll answer your questions. We can talk. If you want to come up, you can come up. But what you know, what we have to understand is that there's a lot of people out there, and they're doing the wrong thing. You know, and what they're doing is they're hurting missing children's cases. This ain't Benny's first rodeo. It's not his first rodeo. Look what he did with the Cali boys. You know, it's not his first rodeo. He tries to latch onto people that are vulnerable. You know, a parent would be vulnerable if their child was missing in the first place. They would be even more vulnerable if they was a drug addict. They would be even more vulnerable if they was guilty. Okay, and then somebody like Benny will come along and say, well, okay, I believe you're innocent. He doesn't fucking believe that at all. It's just a way of him to get his claws in. You know, that's what they all do. They get their claws in so they can get their contents, they can get their cash apps up. They don't care about those children. They don't care about the children. I care about the children. You know, yeah. Let me tell you something. I've got a lot of shit on these people. I really do have a lot of shit on these people. Especially when it comes to Summer Wells and them scamming in, you know, in our name, or encouraging donations, or making a video about Summer, but their cash app is right the way across the top of the screen. Notice there's no cash app or PayPal at the top of my screen, because I'm talking about Summer. You know, I'm not that kind of creator, and I would encourage anybody that would want to donate, you know, the NSPCC, or, you know, a children's cancer charity, things like that. Don't donate to these people, because it's just encouraging the bullshit. You know, it is absolutely encouraging the bullshit. Now, supporting a channel is one thing. You know, become a member of a channel if you want to support a channel. But don't give these fools money. You know, look how big Benny's head is. You know, he thinks he's kind of right all the time. He thinks he's something so, so special. And he's an idiot. And I think we all know he's an idiot. He knows he's an idiot. They've got Posh Boy BDAC, or whatever his name is, up there on their side every day, and I think the man must have a little bit of money, and they're keeping him up there because he's just banging out the cash apps to them day in and day out. You know, They're just, I swear to God, I watch them and I just think to myself, oh, what a bunch of fucking cowboys. You know, what a bunch of cowboys. But what you have to understand is that it doesn't matter what these people do. I don't know if it's the fact that he's a guy, actually, because I think nicolinna might get a bit more flack. You know, I don't know if it's the fact that they're guys, you know, and it's kind of, it's much harder for women to you know, crack it in the you know, this kind of environment or this kind of world. It's a lot harder because most of the audience on YouTube, I think, as far as I know, are either teenagers or women, you know, and I suppose sometimes people, I mean, myself personally, I think it's disgusting, but you know, whatever floats your boat. You know, he's obviously got a few people in there. That one who and nicolinna is definitely a scam. Yeah, that's right, long gone. It's not going to be long before we can start outing nicolinna, I think. I've got quite a bit on her, but not enough to make a good enough video yet. But she's a bitch. You know, she's a bitch. And I don't give a shit what she thinks about that, to be honest with you. I think Benny Keys is a low-life scumbag that uses Summer Wells' name to just keep cashing in. And I think the people that watch him and pay it are just, oh, fuck's sake, give your money to a children's charity, for children's cancer charity. You know, don't give that dickhead your money, please. And rap. Oh, God, he's supposed to be a fucking millionaire. What does he need cash apps then? You know, find a charity and donate to a proper charity if you're going to donate. You know, honestly, if you want to, you know, we're talking, let me tell you, long gone, between them people, we're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay, that's what we're looking at. Now, they have allowed tomorrow to scam, you know, as rappers as you knew from the beginning. So, you know, maybe what, 10, 11 months. Apparently she took thousands upon thousands in donations. It says on the video that I put out, there's the handbag that she bought and the diamond rings and, you know, all this kind of shit. And I'm thinking to myself, so you know about this months ago, but you still let people donate hard-earned money and misleading people into thinking that she's a good guy. You know, I mean, Rap's not a good guy, neither is Benny. Like I says, I don't understand their circle at all, and I don't understand how people can support their shit. I do not. Yeah. You see, the thing is, you know, if I'm not going to say if you're stupid enough to, because people kind of get sucked in sometimes, you know, they really do get sucked in. So, you know, I'm not saying, in my opinion, of course they do. Let me tell you something, my hooves, they take more than a cut. They take more than a cut. That video that I put out, you must go and have a look at it. I was going to tag Carl as well, but go and have a look at that. And it's Rap saying, you know, she kept every penny. You know, and we could be talking like hundreds of thousands that are alone. You know, if you ever watch a live of what Rap does when he's streaming anime, he must make thousands per live. You just see the cash apps coming up and up and up. And Benny's the same as well. You know, the only, you know, the only cut that's being taken out of that is what YouTube takes. The rest is going in their pocket. You know, they don't proclaim to be giving anything to charity at all. You know, they just put their cash app up, and start saying, yeah, thank you for, you know, your donations. It's greatly appreciated. Whatever bullshit they come out with. Well, you see it constant, you know, so it doesn't matter what these people do or how much bullshit they come out with. People are just still giving them that stage, you know. It's not right. It's not normal. You know, what kind of people are these that actually think, oh, it's entertaining, I'm gonna send him 1999. You know, I just it really, really, really there you go. There you go. What can I say? What can I say? I mean, what you have to understand as well is, you know, this has been going on for 12 months now. You know, you imagine how many hundreds of thousands of dollars they have scammed. You know, how many hundreds of thousands has Benny scammed just alone? You know, that man went from having nothing, walking around like a scruff, to having the latest tech of everything, you know, the latest drones, could smoke as much weed as he could fucking grow. You know, you can't do that on disability, especially when you've got children that you're supposed to be paying child support for. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You see all that weed and all them drones and all that bullshit, you're paying, well, you're not paying for it, because I know that my audience would have more sense. Well, his audience, that's what they're paying for. They're paying to watch him smoke his brains out, get stoned, and talk bullshit. That's what they're doing. Of course, as well, you know, money laundering, of course. Of course. Oh, God, it's endless what the possibilities is. I mean, I seriously had to go and go out and buy a laptop the other day, because I've been doing most of everything off my phone, and well, phones, and it's been getting really crazy, because there's just so much I've got. Do you know what I mean? And I had to just, I've done this now, and I am one by one going after them, one by one. You know, whether I do it on my own, whether anybody else, I don't care. And I said it, and in one fat quick scoop, I've took down Rap and his bullshit, Benny, Nicolinna, and Crafting, all on one video, and I didn't even have to do anything. That was Rap and his big baby mouth, because on a live, it can't keep it shut. Long, I'll put my email in the chat. Right, guys, that's my email there in the chat. If you want to, come off, sorry, if you want to send me anything that you think's valuable that needs to go out there, go ahead and send me, because it's about time now we start taking these idiots out. You know, I mean, my channel originally, and it is still, about mental health, you know, and the things that go on, you know, but I'm also an advocate as well for abused children, and that's what kind of brought me close to Summer Wells. You know, it really did. But all I ever wanted was an update. All I ever wanted was to see that one video that says she's okay, we found her, or we found a body. Thank you, long gone, much appreciated. So every day I'd be, you know, on Facebook on Don Wells's wall looking, please God find her, please God find her. And this woman, every day used to post these shorts that Benny had made, on Facebook. And that's how I actually found Benny. And it was about a week after Summer had gone missing. And, I watched him quite a bit at the beginning. And then the more I watched him, the more I thought this geezer is just a gimmick. This geezer Benny is, now what Carl always says, a crisis actor. He's an actor, and I believe that Tim Mullen, the Sandman, paid people like Benny and Ziggy and all the rest of the idiots that have done this to keep the attention off of him, because I believe that Tim Mullen had something to do with the disappearance of Summer Wells. I believe that the week after Summer went missing and he posted that status on Facebook about his friend's child receiving the organ, I'm sorry, but that's been my theory from the beginning. My theory also from the beginning is Candace is not clever enough to lie. I do not believe for a second that Candace knew what was going on, but I believe Don did. I really do, because he's the kind of scumbag that'd sell his child. One less mouth to feed. I really do. Yeah. I've got quite a bit on the Sandman. Anything you've got on the Sandman, long gone, if you want to send over to me, send it over to me. I did say what my exact theory is, and it kind of goes back to Reverend Donna as well, Serafina. I don't know whether you all know or believe what goes on there, but I had a terrible feeling when I first saw. Do you know what? This is what I believe, long gone. This is what I actually believe. The first time I ever saw Dave Dodson, I had chills going down my spine straight away. Hairs on my arms stood up. Now, I'm from an Irish travelling family as well, on my mum's side. So they're very kind of, believe in all that, gut feelings and, psychic kind of abilities and stuff. But I'm a pretty good judge of character. And the second I saw Dave Dodson, straight away someone told me it's got something to do with it. Straight away. And, what he was like with the boys and stuff like this. But he had that funeral home. The guy is also a qualified embalmer, which means he takes the organs out of dead people. And prepares them for open caskets and stuff like that. That's what he's trying to do. The funeral homes as well, they also have incinerators. So, it's quite possible he could quite easily get rid of a body and quite easily take an organ. And if you believe the stuff about the SDA Church, which I kind of really do think it's cult-like, it could have been a ritualistic murder or killing and then the organ taken. Yes, Dodson. Yeah. But the Sandman is the one that was paying these crisis actors. This is how Benny was getting up on Donald Wells' wall on Facebook. I actually found out that a girl was connected to Tim Mullen as well, the girl that was actually posting Benny's videos. So Benny was definitely a paid informant to the police. So why wouldn't he be a paid crisis actor? From the beginning, he's tried to have a gimmick going, and it's his looking ass now. But if anybody ever watched him from the beginning, at the end of every video, it'd be like, the fuck you mean? That was his thing. you know, and he was making t-shirts with the fuck you mean on it. But when that made him sound like a twat, he started going on with, I don't know, fucking something else bullshit. And now it's gang and gang bang and whatever he says. He's just disgusting. He's disgusting. But this man advocated for people like Dave Dodson, you know, the Sandman, you know, all that kind of thing. And it was only when the wall started closing on Benny, he started saying, well, what about these phones? What about these phones? So, Benny, you only found about them phones that day. That's bullshit. Like you knew about tomorrow, you knew from the beginning. The cash cow was drying up. Candace didn't want to speak to Benny no more. So for Benny to be able to keep making money the way he was making money, he starts to release all this shit out and turn on the walls because they wanted to back away from him for a little while. That's what he does. And, you know, I don't like Jodie Sue Brown either. I really don't. But Jesus Christ, what he's doing to her as well. Do you know what I mean? It's just a despicable, vile bully. Yes. You know, it's like, oh my good God. Every time it just really annoys me when I watch him and I see people donating and I'm thinking to myself, why am I donating? All you're doing is paying for his weed and, you know, I was autistic. Do you know what? I'm autistic. I actually paint for a living as well. So I might just do a crazy picture of. It's one of my paintings actually. I finished that on the going on. Oh, if you can't all see that one, can you see it? That's just one of them. I've got loads. Yeah. I don't know. I think I've just pressed something. Did I press something? No. Yeah. So, as you can see, I'm lying in bed because nobody wants to sit there with me while I'm live on YouTube. But, guys, what we need to do is, if you can like and share and get this page out there, we can take these lot down. We really can. You know, I don't expect people like Jimbo or Annie to be able to do anything like that because the problem is they've already, because of Benny and people like that, people have already made their minds up about, you know, Ernie and Jimbo and stuff. And I've got to be straight with you. I can't lie. I don't agree with a 12-year-old and a 17-year-old. No. It doesn't matter how you sugarcoat it. I do not. I'm just putting that out there now because I'm not having anybody saying to me that I'm some sort of paedophile sympathiser, because no, that's not how it works at all. I'm just going to go after everybody that fucking is doing this shit. You know, I am going to go after everyone that does this, and I will out every single one of them. Let me tell you something about the SDA church. I actually live in Northern Ireland, and it was crazy actually the other day. I started doing a bit of research on the SDA church because it's one religion I've never really covered. I've covered so many religions: Scientology, Hinduism, Buddhism, Church of Latter-day Saints. It's just, I'm not an overly religious person, but I think it's interesting in the way people's, the way people think, and the way religions differ. shall we say. I've read the Book of Enoch, and yeah, I did hear about the documentary. Is it that actually on YouTube? Oh, let me tell you this anyway, because this is crazy. I put into Google, Seventh-day Adventist Church, and one came up 2.5 miles away from my house, and I was like, "Fuck." Yeah, I'm very spiritual, but not religious. I'm exactly the same. I believe in God, but I don't believe God is a person. I believe God is all the way around us. God is the energy, the whole, you know, not the energy of the whole world, the whole cosmos. You know, God is here. God is everywhere. You know, I do believe that. Oh, you watched it on Netflix? Oh, well, let me tell you anyway. I found the SDA church. I just wanted to look to see what was going on, and found this place 2 miles from my house. And do you know what, guys? I'm gonna go. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Like, really? Do you reckon I should go? Just to see if it's any different, or just to see what the crack is like from the SDA church in Ireland to the SDA church in America. I'm really, really tempted. I'm really, really tempted. Are you okay, love? Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really thinking. All right, so our souls, our bodies are just vessels. That's all they are, and our souls move on. You know what I actually really, really believe as well is that nobody gets a proper karma on earth. You know, proper karma comes when your soul passes on. So, you know, people better start you know, I'm just sick. I'm absolutely sick to death of all this bullshit. You know, right. Do you know what I'm thinking about it? You know, I'm really thinking. I'm so tempted. So tempted. What's that on there? What is that? Right. Okay. Yeah, that's some anything. Anybody in the chat or anybody that's watching. Can I? Apparently somebody I don't like's watching. Do you want to come up in the chat? Let me see. Let me see. I really want to get my. Oh, shit. I'm so bad at this. I will learn though. I'm learning. I'm really trying to learn. I'm from the UK, but I live abroad. Yeah. My parents, my mother's side was Irish. And it's just somewhere that I've always felt at home. I've been back in Ireland now 6 years, something like that, and I love it. Apart from the rain, it's fantastic. I wouldn't mind a little bit of sun. Originally, well, I say originally, I'm a bit of a mix, but yeah, Birmingham. I don't know if any of you know Birmingham in England. That's where the accent comes from. You probably know it from Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders was actually filmed over the road from my house. Don't know how it works, but I thought, well, that's what I thought, but I don't. Do you know what? Stay there and I'll see if I can do it on my phone because there is somebody in the back. Somebody's trying to get in. Let them come up. I got a feeling it might be Andrew Elch, you know. Shit. Let's see if they've got the balls to come up. Let me see. I think I can do it off my phone better. Gosh, it's so fucking warm tonight. We're not used to the heat in Ireland. Alright, okay, let me see. This should be fun. Let's have a bit of fun. Shit. Excuse me a minute. If any of you want to come up, you're more than welcome. Let me see. I'm like an old woman. I really am like an old woman. Come on. Shit. Hello. Let me see. Do you know what? I don't like. It sounds really bad actually, but I'm in my own bubble here now, and I absolutely love it. Loves a lot. It's a slower pace over it, so we're just, people just chilled, and I think I can. Let me see now. Into studio. I might get a quick echo just so I can get this up. Just bear with me. You're going to see two of me now. Oh, Jesus. Can you believe it? Excuse me, right. This is how terrible it is. Do you know what? I do not know how to do it. Let me work on it, guys, and I'll get back to you tomorrow, and we'll get it all sorted. And whoever it is who's in the background that wants to come out and speak, just pop up in the chat, and I'll come on your live. How about that? Whoever it is. Oh no, Andrew Hilt 84. Fuck. I put a video up just before this one, and oh god, it is so vile. It's so warm. He's so vile. How could anybody? He actually calls himself. Oh, excuse me. He calls himself a man whore. Who the fuck would want to touch him with a barge pole? Jesus Christ Almighty! The man whistles while he talks for all the missing teeth he has in his head. He's completely shameless. He's absolutely vile. Do you know what was really vile as well? Was that that, what do you call it? That channel he had. He's actually changed the name of it now, and it was called the Moist Coffee Shop. Oh my fucking good god! I just could not watch. Oh my good god! Must be something in the water. It's got to be something. Oh, Yeah, I did. I saw that one with Benny when he was getting in the pool, and Andrew Hilt says that he was bisexual. Oh God, I can't. I can't. Oh my God, I can't. Do you know what, Ro? Some of these videos that I've got here are just going to be pure comedy because some of it is just fucking ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. I've got that much shit saved on 2 phones. This is why I've had to get a laptop. I thought, you know what, I've got too much to say, and I'm going to say what I need to say. And if I piss people off on the way, then so be it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I've already got them pissed off. I've already got them fucking, giving it the big one. So, oh no, BK took his shirt off. How disgusting. Oh. Oh, I want to be sick in my mouth hooves. Oh, so that's disgusting. And could you imagine? Could you imagine? And Benny's supposed to be bisexual as well. Oh God. No. No, that's just one image I do not want to think about. Just the thought of Andrew Hilt being with anybody makes me want to be sick. I think his skin is just naturally greasy. He's just I can smell him through the computer screen. I can actually smell him through the computer screen. It's that bad. Oh my God. I know. I know. It's disgusting. Oh. It's like worse and worse. Oh, what did oh, fucking hell. Oh, but people, did you see what he did the other day? Right. He actually put a video up saying, uh, Talk and Donate. That was the name of the video. I had to take some clips and just took the piss out of him earlier on. He wouldn't look any cleaner after a bath. No, like God wouldn't. Jesus Christ almighty. It's like a sewer rat. But I took some clips of him earlier on, and he's just so full of shit as well. He contradicts everything he says. Absolutely everything. And then his wife's in the background, right? And this was hilarious. He's sitting there and he's saying, I don't drink no more and I don't spend my money on beer. And you heard his wife in the background saying, you fucking liar. And I thought, oh my God. Oh my God. Man is on there, right? Saying he's got fuck knows how many kids. Smoking like a train, drinking Bud Lights, and the day after he's on there begging people to pay for his internet bill because his kids can't fucking play a game, and he can't play a game with his kids. I don't understand it. I didn't understand it. I've never in my entire life known anything like this. Cat's fucking circus. That's what it is, like a fucking circus. I'm not sure what the crack is with Ziggy and all them people now, because I haven't heard that from for quite a long time. But it just seems that everybody that surrounds this case are just fucking completely shameless. That's right, the grifters. That's what they are, the grifters. That's right. You know, if you want to support somebody's channel, support the channel by becoming a member. But don't, if you're a creator, don't charge extortionate membership rates. You know, it's ridiculous. Some people have done that. I'm not even gonna. But yeah, don't be greedy. You want to keep your channel running, and you want to keep things going. Do a membership page. Don't sit up here saying that you want to raise money for something and put the money in your fucking pocket, because people like me and a few others out there will just expose you. And if you are the kind of person that is knowingly allowing somebody to scam and doing nothing about it, you're also scamming. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You know, if somebody wants to buy somebody's merch, great, great. You know, become a member of the channels or whatever. But you know, if you want to donate to somebody, you know, donate to a direct charity instead of these fucking fools. You know, the billboard fund. You know, why was there 500 middlemen? And it's the same with the scamathon. You know, why is there so many middlemen? And you know, there's too many chiefs, but not enough Indians. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And I know one of those are in the room at the moment. And I hope you're listening, because you're all a bunch of tossers. You really are. You really, really are. You know, I mean, I want to help people on my channel. You know, I want people to be able to come up, and if they've got anything to say or any worries or whatever, you know, and we talk about things like that. But I can't sit back and watch people do this kind of shit, and it just sickens me. It absolutely sickens me. It really does. I'm the one that says who's going to bomb. Yeah. Yes, long gone. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. You know, people have crisis in their lives sometimes. And shit happens. But when it's happening to the same people all the time, you know, it's not it's not a coincidence, you know, that you don't have a fucking bad day 3 days out of a week where you have to be grifting, you know. Moves. Yes, that's right. You know, this is what pisses me off. This is what pisses me off. You know, you want to be, you want to be, you want to be a part of a community. Then be a part of a community that, um, you know, that you trust, that you can go to, you can talk to. You know, don't be listening to, you know, every day there's a sob story, or so many times a day there's a sob story. You know, everybody's got a fucking sob story. It's just the way life is. Shit happens. You know, you get off your ass and you do something about it. That's what you do. You know, you can't expect people to just, you know, especially in this day and age, in this time and age, you know, like I say, Rappy goes on like he's some sort of fucking millionaire, but he's still counting up them super chats and the PayPals, right? And I encourage you all to go and look at that video and share that video, you know, because he's a liar. They're all fucking liars. They're all liars. And believe me, we will take them all down one by one. We really will. But I just need, you know, you send your stuff over. There's so many here doing cash apps for tears. That's what it is. You know, that's what it is. It's, you know, shit happens sometimes, like I says. Shit does happen. You know, it does. But then you've got to, you know, you got to look at someone and think to myself, is that person that unlucky that, you know, they're constantly up here and there's constantly something fucking wrong. It's constantly cash apps and PayPals, you know. You want to donate to a channel, but don't, you know, do it in a content where, you know, it's either merch or you're paying, you know, $1.99 for membership or something. You know, that's how you support a channel. You know, you support a channel by liking the videos and commenting. That's how you support a channel. You don't have to be giving them cash apps. You know, they don't fucking work for you. They choose to do this. They choose it. You know, just like some of the, I'm sorry, but some of the fools that donate to these people, I just think like they need fucking shaking or something. I don't know. I do not know. Anyway, look, guys, I'm getting crabby now because I'm ready for sleep. But I'll be back tomorrow, and all of you, it'd be great to see you again. Thank you, long game. Hang on. Before, let me see. What about it? Yeah. Yeah. This is a problem. Well, it's not afternoon here now. It's about 11 p.m. something like that. Just after 11 p.m. So it's almost bedtime for me. But you have a great afternoon, you lot. And thank you for all coming. And I will be live again tomorrow. Thank you very much, Long Gone. I'll be back again tomorrow. But that's what we're here for. We're here to talk and be a good community and out these people for what they're doing. Much love to you all. And Long Gone, it was lovely meeting you. Sweet dreams, my darling. Good night and God bless everyone.